for the start of what could possibly be the game of the day between Ward Melville's varsity and Sacred Heart Academy. I am Ellis Joshua, and I am joined alongside by StonyBrook women's lacrosse player Francesca Tortora. Francesca, how are you doing here this morning?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing very good. Seen some pretty good lacrosse so far here this morning. And this could really be a good game between two really good programs, with Ward Melville, their varsity team of Suffolk Class A, taking on the parochial team in the Sacred Heart Spartans. And this is one of those matchups where, unless it was a scheduled,
Great job on the mic.
as we got the Bayport coaches leaving the building, 2-0 when you combine their varsity and JV teams on the day. But with this Ward Melville team, they have some high hopes of making a deep run in the spring season. And it's all getting started here at StonyBrook Indoor in the Winter League. So with their first possession, Amelia Retzlaff is going to get that to Kate Spinks. Ward Melville going to look to move the ball around here. And that shot by Spinks, that's going to be a save there for Sacred Heart. So in the net for the Spartans right now is Grace Dodora. As possession goes back to Ward Melville here, Claudia Retzlaff, she gets that to Amelia Perozzi. Amelia Perozzi goes to that right, gets inside, and she draws the shooting space.
Yeah, Ward Melville is definitely trying to get into their offense quickly with these last couple possessions that they've had.
Yeah, they're really not wasting time as Perozzi. That shot is saved there by Dodora. Looking to just flip that one in is Ward Melville, but not to be. And on the GB is Allie Reisner. Allie Reisner, the freshman. That ball's down, though. MJ Timpanaro knocking it free, and coming up with the GB is Amelia Perozzi. As both teams still scoreless here in this one, but not anymore, as Grace Balaka with the first goal of the game for the Patriots. So Balaka, the Nova-bound senior, getting things going here for Ward Melville, as they have the 1-0 lead. But this Sacred Heart team, they can play, and I have the expectations that this will be a good one here. So Kaylee Fravert working up top with possession. Fravert, the USC commit. And it looks like this one is going to stay here with Sacred Heart. So Fravert getting a free position here, and she's able to finish. So Kaylee Fravert knots this game up at 1 apiece. But Ward Melville, like you said, Francesca, coming back quickly. And Balaka with number 2 on the morning here in this one. And just for anyone that may be tuning in for the first time to the Winter League, the format of each game is 2 20-minute halves, running time, with a 60-second shot clock as well, and draws happen after every 4 goals. And Fravert, she gets inside, but looks like Ava Carrillo all over that one. So Carrillo comes up with the save there to keep this a 2-1 game.
Yeah, Kaylee Fravert is doing a great job of creating space for herself, so she has the space to set up the dodges that she wants.
Oh, and Retzlaff looking for the feed there. Looking for Mia Modica. But that one is going to be going the other way. So Sacred Heart reclaims possession. And so Dodora looking for that feed. Nice job there. She gets that to Elizabeth Darcy. That ball down. Allie Reisner looking to keep possession. And Sacred Heart able to keep. Really nice ground ball there by Sienna Prisco. We got 20 seconds left on the shot clock. And that's Prisco with the rock, being defended by Peyton Phillips. Now Fravert got 6 seconds to work with. Oh, Fravert looking for the blow by, gets tripped up there. And Fravert really being aggressive early in this one. Fravert the look. And that's going to be a goal. Liz Darcy. A little high to low there. And that ties this one up at 2.
It was a great unselfish play by Kaylee.
Yeah, that really was. Nice feed there with just a short time as well on the clock. But Sacred Heart able to capitalize. And that gives us a 2-2 game. And we're going back to the draw circle. So MJ Timpanaro going up against Charlotte Brown. And that's a win for Brown. So Sacred Heart looks for the lead here. This would be their first lead of the game. Fravert with possession. Again, trying to use that speed to get inside, and she does just that.
Her teammates are doing an awesome job with their off-ball movement, too, so that also frees her up a lot of space to dodge.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of just allowing her to get that space that she needs to just attack her matchup 1v1. So the first lead for Sacred Heart as Ward Melville looks to counter. Amelia Retzlaff. Good defense there, though. The on-ball defense there. Nice job there by Charlotte Brown. And so Modica gets that to Amelia Retzlaff. Oh, Retzlaff, that shot goes off the pipe. Looks like it went off the crossbar. And the GB to Sacred Heart, but ball down again. And Claudia Retzlaff has it. Looks inside, and that's a goal for Claudia Retzlaff.
It's a great cause turnover by Ward Melville.
Yeah, so Claudia Retzlaff taking advantage there. And that ties this one up at 3. And another turnover that goes back to Ward Melville. As Monica gets that to Balaka, and Balaka the shot and the goal. So now with Ward Melville back in front 4-3, Sacred Heart is going to look to come up with that game-tying goal as we're approaching the 9-minute mark here in this first half. Charlotte Brown up top. Gets some contact there from MJ Timpanero. And Brown the shot. Carrillo with the save. But the GB and the goal goes to Sacred Heart. Riley Kirchner.
Riley Kirchner.
Possession there. And with the ball making its way to Kirchner, she's able to find the back of the net and tie this game up at 4.
We talked about how that's a tough position to put your goalie in without getting that rebound. Trying to make 2 big saves in a row is really difficult.
Yeah, it's so tough. It's like sometimes the ball just isn't secured by the defense or by the goalie, and the offense gets a second chance, and then it's very tough for a goalie to have that second reaction to make a save. So Sacred Heart, after tying the game, they once again have possession. Elizabeth Darcy. Oh, looking inside there for Fravert. Oh. That one goes off the crossbar, but not the cage. That would be the post for field goals here for the SBU football team. So that shot goes wide there by Charlotte Brown, with the backup there for Sacred Heart, but a late clock. Yeah, so that'll be a violation. So a nice defensive stance by the Patriots gives them possession once again. And Amelia Retzlaff, the Navy commit, as she gets that to Balaka. Ball down, but Ward Melville with the keep. And that's Perosi. But that's going to be a turnover on the illegal pick. So this one goes back to Sacred Heart. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that Ward Melville playing this game without Ava Simonton, the midi going to Villanova, class of 2025. So no Simo in this one. Hopefully she is back on the field soon. As that one goes in for the Spartans. And that gives them the advantage once again at 5-4. Ward Melville looking to answer quick. Spinks rolls back the shot and the goal. So Kate Spinks going to Brown. Comes up with the game-tying goal there.
She did a great job of getting her hands free to take that shot.
Also, no Grace Mulham for Ward Melville. Now I know at one point she was injured when I last saw her back in the fall, so might still be recovering for what I believe was a torn ACL. So may not be seeing her this winter for Ward Melville, but hopefully she's back out there in time for the spring season. So about 4:20 left in this first half, but so far, Francesca, this one is living up to the billing with a 5-5 game here. It's Favorite. That shot goes wide, but Prisco there with the backup.
Yeah, both teams have been very consistent. I think this is a really good matchup.
On the save by Carrillo. Keeping this one tied. Oh, and a great read. Able to pick that one off is Riley Shaw. So Riley Shaw just never vacating the space there and able to anticipate that one and come up with that caused turnover. And we'll see if this could lead to a go-ahead goal for the Spartans. As they get the call with the shooting space, that'll be Elizabeth Darcy. Darcy, the Richmond commit.
Darcy has a huge opportunity here to get her team up by 1 going into the second half.
Yeah, had a great chance there, but Ward Melville getting a piece of that one. But possession still with the Spartans, as that's Allie Reisner now. And a nice job by Sienna Prisco, able to keep possession.
Like we said, getting back up when someone misses a shot is huge to get a second opportunity.
Yeah, it's absolutely critical. And Sienna Prisco, the one who kept that possession for Sacred Heart, comes up with the goal there to give them the 6-5 advantage. But blink and you might miss something as Ward Melville coming back quickly. But Allie Reisner with the pressure on Balaka, looking for a strip there, but Ward Melville able to maintain possession. So Amelia Retzlaff got the pick from her sister, now slicing, and she's going to get the call here. So Amelia Retzlaff going to get an opportunity. Oh, but the save by Grace Dodora. Who's this ground ball going to go to? Great effort there and a great fight for the ground ball. Oh, which went to Mia Modica, but that ball is going to trickle out of bounds. And this one goes back to Sacred Heart. As Bella Margro gets that to Kaylee Fravert. Ooh, Allie Reisner open there for a brief moment inside. Sacred Heart unable to find her. And look at the defense here by Peyton Phillips. You know, one thing I love about Peyton Phillips' game as a defender, just so gritty, so tenacious. And even though she may be one of the smaller players on the field, that never seems to matter with her. And I like to say heart over height. But Sacred Heart, speaking of heart, Kaylee Fravert once again. And
that was a huge interception by Bella Margro to give her team momentum.
All right, so we are back live here, getting ready for the second half between Ward Melville's varsity against the Sacred Heart Spartans. And Sacred Heart with the 7-5 lead right now. So a really, really good first half for them. And getting that late goal down the stretch, turning defense into some offense. So both teams just about ready here for the second half draw. As we will have MJ Timpanaro on the draw for Ward Melville, and she'll be going up against Charlotte Brown. And Brown winning possession for Sacred Heart. And Brown going all the way for the goal. Charlotte Brown bringing out her do-it-yourself kit right there. And that gives the Spartans their largest lead of the game. Up by 3, leading 8-5.
Yeah, Brown made sure to carry that momentum that they picked up at the end of the first half into the beginning of this second half.
So Ward Melville looking for an answer here as they now trail by 3. Kate Spinks with possession. A little contact there by Sacred Heart, and Ward Melville will keep. Oh, Spinks trying to hit up Claudia Retzlaff inside there. Maybe just a little too much traffic. But Monica with the ground ball saves possession for Ward Melville, but they got a late clock. But it doesn't seem to matter for MJ Timpanaro. Coming up clutch there late in the shot clock to make this an 8-6 game. And a good job on the ride there by Mia Monica. But Sacred Heart able to clear. Nice job there by Caitlin Cole. Going to BC after this school year. Sacred Heart coaches letting them know about the clock. Approaching 10 seconds here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it doesn't look like they're going to get one, as Prisco just fires that one right into the stick of Carrillo. So good defensive stance there by the Patriots, as this is definitely still anyone's game. But Sacred Heart right now with the 8-6 advantage. Oh, and a nice look ahead to Timpanaro, who strikes again.
Ward Melville's doing a great job of staying calm even when they were down by 3 and they're making the right plays. They're not frazzled. They're very consistent right now.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And these two teams, they've played in their share of big games during the spring season the last couple of years. So they definitely know what it's like to play in those pressure-packed situations. So Ward Melville, like you said, Francesca, just staying poised here and still showing that patience. And what was an 8-5 lead for Sacred Heart now trimmed to just a goal at 8-7. So Prisco works that one back to Fravert. Ward Melville sending a double between Perosi and Timpanaro. And that's going to lead to a shot clock violation. So great defense there as Ward Melville gets it. But on the turnover there, Sacred Heart gets it back. The check from behind by Fravert, the GB by Caitlin Cole, and that shot by Prisco right into the stick of Ava Carrillo. And now that's Amelia Perosi as she goes right down the chute. Draws that shooting space. And a great chance here for Ward Melville to tie up this game. And she does just that.
We're all tied up, and now we are looking at a draw because that was the 4th goal.
Yeah, we've hit that marker again, and our referees have been all over it here this morning. So 16th goal of the game, back to the circle, and it'll be MJ Timpanaro going up against Elizabeth Darcy. Yeah, we'll have a redraw here. That one did not reach its highest point. So the momentum has shifted back to Ward Melville. But looks like this one here will go to Sacred Heart, as they will look to reclaim the lead here. Nice on-ball defense there by Timpanaro. So Darcy gives to Reesner. That's Peyton Phillips with the defense. Reesner looking for the feed inside there to Riley Kirchner, but this one going back to the Patriots. And once again, it's Amelia Perosi. And good transition defense there by the Spartans to prevent a transition opportunity. As Ward Melville looking to reclaim the lead. Vretzlaff, that shot off the mark, and that's going back to Sacred Heart. Great backup there. So nice job by Grace Dodora with the backup. And Caitlin Cole looking there for Catherine Batterberry, but this one down, and Claudia Retzlaff has the GB for the turnover. Oh, that one just off the mark.
Unlucky.
Yeah, unlucky to say the least. But Ward Melville had a chance. But let's see if this can lead to something for Sacred Heart. And it does. What a play there as Prisco with the finish on the feed there by Darcy. And got to give that hockey assist to Caitlin Cole.
Ward Melville with their quick transition is able to tie up the game again.
What an answer there by the Patriots. So we got a 9-9 game, and Kate Spinks forcing the turnover for Ward Melville. So they're looking to reclaim the lead here as we approach 10 minutes remaining in this one. And just so the viewers know, the first 3 weeks of pool play, games can end in a tie. But Ward Melville, they don't want it to end in a tie as they come right back to take the lead. And another turnover there as Grace Balaka comes up with it. Looks for Retzlaff, but it winds up in the stick of Spinks. Spinks back to Balaka for another Patriots goal.
There's still a lot of time left, and both teams seem to be very calm whenever they are down and not leading. So I don't think this game is even close to being over.
Yeah, this game is absolutely far from over with still 9 minutes remaining and the up-tempo pace in this one, which is what this game is kind of designed to be like. There's still plenty of time in this one. So this one far from being decided. As we'll have a redraw here. Once again, MJ Timpanaro for Ward Melville up against Charlotte Brown. And that's a good win for MJ. Oh, but it looks like that one went out of bounds. So this one goes back to Sacred Heart. But Ward Melville taking this one away, getting possession once again. So Ava Folkman. And another turnover. So both teams getting a little turnover happy here as there's an illegal pick, which gives possession back to Sacred Heart. And so the shooting space drawn there by Darcy. So Elizabeth Darcy can try and make this a one-score game. But getting in the mix there and getting a piece of that is Liv Comerford, the UPenn commit. And watch Comerford fly. Gets that ahead to Spinks. So Ward Melville, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Amelia Retzlaff with possession. Looking for Spinks, and that's going to be a goal. The high handle there by Spinks on the feed there from Amelia Retzlaff. And now it's Ward Melville with the 3-goal lead. And here comes Kaylee Fravert for Sacred Heart. Now Charlotte Brown being defended there by Ava Folkman. Fravert with the rock for Sacred Heart. Gives it up. The shot. Oh, and that one again off the pipe. Sienna Prisco with that shot.
Yeah, Fravert's able to draw the double, and that leaves her teammates open. That was a very unlucky shot, but that was a great play.
Yeah, that's really how you're drawing it up if you're Sacred Heart, if you're going to draw that double. But like you said, Francesca, just unlucky able to connect there, but that's a shot that I'm sure they'll take every time down. But the free po for Spinks, and that one was saved by Dodora. And possession here is going back to the Spartans as we're just under 5 minutes remaining. Ward Melville with the lead, 12-9. And the ground ball there by Balaka forces the turnover, gets it to Spinks. The
Great
shot
handle.
and the goal. So now a 4-goal lead for the Patriots, their largest of the day. And looks like we're going to have our first yellow in this one. So Sacred Heart up a player for 2 minutes here on that yellow by Amelia Retzlaff. So this is pivotal here, but the GB by Liv Comerford. And so Sacred Heart doesn't even get a real chance to take advantage of the player up situation. And so Spinks has it, gets it ahead to Balaka, and it looks like she'll wisely settle things down with them being down a player here. So Sacred Heart, of course, they can kind of get aggressive here with their defense, being up a girl and also being down 4 goals with just under 3.5 minutes left here. And MJ looks for Perosi, but that's going to be a pass, so that'll be a turnover, and it goes back toward Melville, but I would still kind of say mission accomplished there, being able to kill a ton of time on that penalty. So 30 seconds on the card. Still enough time for Sacred Heart to make something happen as Brown looks for Darcy. And that's Prisco. Goes back to Darcy. Oh, looking inside there. Just unable to handle that one cleanly. And the ground ball goes to Ava Folkman. And so both teams are even now, so great job by Ward Melville killing that penalty. But this one picked off by Kaylee Fravert. But Carrillo with the save. Inside of 2 minutes remaining here in this one. Balaka having a day. That's at least 5 on the day for Grace Balaka. And on the turnover forced by Retzlaff. And that'll be another goal for the Patriots.
Ward Melville has definitely been dominating the past 8 minutes.
Yeah, this game really kind of turned on its head with them trailing at one point by as many as 3 or 4 goals. And now being able to come back and build a 6-goal lead here But this was one of those games where it was still very competitive throughout the overwhelming majority, so the final score may not necessarily indicate just how competitive this game was. As Claudia Retzlaff with the goal there for the Patriots. So the shot clock off now as we're approaching 30 seconds remaining.
Looks like we'll get one last possession here.
Look at Peyton Phillips with the defense, playing all the way to the final buzzer. And it looks like Carrillo will just hold it, and that's going to do it. So that'll be a 16-9 win for Ward Melville to start off 1-0. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back shortly with the start of the next game.